So the very next stage in the illustrious career of the Croatian midfield maestro, Luka Modric, is now set to take off, as the 39-year-old veteran has now signed, for AC Milan in Italy. Yeah, Modric, after a trophy-laden spell at Real Madrid, he announced earlier, even before the Club World Cup, that he was going to be leaving the club after, so many years there, doing so well. Overcoming a turbulent period, a turbulent start, where it was once named among the flops, of the season when it was signed, in 2013 for Real Madrid from Tottenham Hotspur. But he has gone on to do well now. He changed the whole, dimension, and he went on to become a legend, an absolute one at the Santiago Bernabeu. And this guy now has decided to leave the club. He's looking for another challenge, and probably thought he might want to go wind down, somewhere in the USA or probably Saudi Arabia or back home in Croatia. But he has decided to remain in Europe. He feels like he's got the quality still. He feels like he can still deliver at the biggest of stages. And Modric has signed for AC Milan now. He has, signed a 2-year deal. A contract that's going to run up to 2027 for the Rossoneri. So Luka Modric is now an AC Milan player. It's official now. He has signed the contract. He has been given the number 14 shirt. The shirt he actually wore back in Tottenham Hotspur. Don't forget, Modric turned out for Spurs in the Premier League, made over 100 appearances, and that was where he caught the attention of the Galacticos, as they came to snap him up from the White Hart Lane at the time. So Modric, has done so well. Of course, a technically gifted player, versatile midfielder who has exceptional passing range, who can dictate the tempo of the game. He's a maestro, no long talk, no long cap. So Modric, is now an AC Milan player, a legend of the game, former Ballon d'Or winner, don't forget. So yeah, this man is a legend right here. Now it feels like you want to come to Italy and to the Italian Serie A, and the fans, of course, are excited. The Milan fans, the Milan faithful, they can't wait to see this legend turn out, on the San Siro and deliver and, still do his thing. Don't forget, he was involved in the Club World Cup, just concluded, with Real Madrid, and he did well, he did his bid, and his qualities are, are timeless. So Modric is now a Rossoneri, as he has signed for AC Milan, and yeah, this is now the next step for him after coming through. Don't forget, he came through from his home club, Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia, played a couple games, and he did well to end the move to England. Of course, Tottenham Hotspur was where he actually, made his name and, showed that he can actually ball out as, as a very good midfielder. And he went to Real Madrid from there and went on to cement his legacy, as one of the greatest midfielders of all time. So look at